Hello everyone and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming. We are back with part 39
Don't forget
that
of
we
our
are.
Nightmare
Save
Before
it now.
Christmas Let's Play, and we have
Or risk
been
doing it.
through the ringer trying
That
to
we
beat
have.
this guy.
We absolutely have.
Where's my pen?
Did it fall between the cushion?
Yep, it did. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so we definitely need your good vibes for this one, because we are hoping that this can be our last part. Because it's the last video for October, so it would be nice.
Yeah.
So let's give it a go. Thank you guys for hanging in there with us. I know it's probably not that exciting to see the same thing over and over again, but we appreciate it.
Yes, as we try to wrap this up.
Yes.
After 3 years
Yeah.
of trying to defeat Oogie's revenge.
Yes.
And completing the game has a mandatory rhythm section.
I know. It's very cruel of them.
It is cruel and nasty.
Because the rhythm was kind of optional.
For the longest part, yeah. You
Yeah.
didn't have to do the rhythm parts.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool to make it.
It is mean.
For those of us that have no rhythm.
Let's just, I face it. It's been a long time since I've played. Did the concert band stuff and
Merry Christmas.
even longer since.
Toll robber.
I've played an instrument, and
Right.
it was. It had its up times and its down times. I got to see parts of the country through my high school
Right.
concert music, but it was. I'm really bad at rhythm games.
Yeah. And I know concert band
Right,
had ups and downs for you.
it did.
I know it stressed you at times.
It did. On the positive, though, if I messed up like I did with Oogie, so long as I rolled with it, no one would notice that I made a mistake.
Yeah. And here it's like, if you mess up, well, Halloween Town's done, and so are all the holiday towns.
Yes. You failed! Boo!
Now Oogie's going to control the world, and it's all your fault.
Yes, the tragic end to Nightmare Before Christmas 2. Oogie got his revenge. Jack is dead.
Yeah.
Oogie becomes Emperor of the Holidays. The world is in ruins, and the world just gives up and self-implodes.
I wonder if it'll be like, I wonder if in that universe Sally would try to save
She probably
the
would.
holidays, and then she would be the hero.
Yes.
She would avenge Jack by defeating Oogie and restoring the holidays to their original selves.
Yes. Maybe she is successful.
Yeah.
I always felt weird about that sequence in The Nightmare Before Christmas that he easily defeated Sally and Santa.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, they ended up being tied up and held hostage.
Yes.
Yep. I know, I think Sally's very capable, so I was a little surprised.
Yeah. She gave Dr. Finkelstein so much nightshade that he grew suspicious.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Frankenfurter.
I was trying not to.
That would be interesting if he had been in Nightmare Before Christmas. But.
Yes, Tim Curry? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, he was always a great villain, so, Tim Curry, that is. So.
Let's dance.
You got this. Ready?
It's
Good
payback
vibes from the
time.
future. Give us those
Is
dance
that all you got to
vibes.
say?
Alright. Alright. Not
Better.
bad.
Not bad.
Alright. It's gonna be fast.
Fuckrunners.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Halloween Town is mine.
Well, aren't we confident?
Oh god. Oh no! Why were there 4 rounds? Why were
1,
there
2,
4?
3, 4, 5, 6.
There are 8 rounds?
Between 6 and 8
Continue.
rounds.
Holy crap.
Maybe
I
5.
am the Pumpkin King.
Yeah.
Oh no. I did not know there were that many rounds.
Yes,
Oh,
so I was
God.
trying to study how
Oh.
Jack and Oogie's performance goes. Like, odd things happened as I was like envisioning the thumbs as feet and the buttons as square tiles on the floor, and you're trying to move your feet in tune with the melody, and then the music performance thought came because it was like they were holding the baton and
Yeah, and unfortunately, guys, it is a song, so you're not really going to be able to hear
and
it.
thanks to copyright issues I can't really use the song as another crutch to help me complete the game.
I know. So not only are we playing a rhythm section, but we're doing it without the song.
Yes.
Because, I'm trying to play it as safe as possible so that I don't end up with a copyright strike every single time I upload
Right.
a video of this game. And it's really, it's fine, but it would be nice if we didn't have to do that and we could, use the music to help us in the rhythm game.
Yeah. So in a way, this is actually really, really hard for me because I don't have that assistance through the melody and the music to...
Yeah. And if you guys are randomly hearing some noise in the background, that is my heat.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I can't block it out completely, even though I do have I have a moving blanket on the door. I don't think it...
Well,
I think it still gets through the wall, so... Yeah.
admittedly, this room doesn't have soundproofing because it's a casual room for us to relax in, and everyone in this house plus myself use this room.
Yes, my recording studio space is too small for a TV and video game console.
Yes. Yes, it is. It is very too small for a room and a TV. I mean, a television and a video game system. Oops.
Yes.
I did not meant to do that. Alright, so...
Because I am not rich enough to have a
No, you're not.
completely soundproofed gaming room.
And that's fair.
But maybe one day, who knows?
I suppose if I win the lottery.
Yes, if one of us wins the lottery. Oh yes, that's right, you played the lottery too.
Yeah, from time to time. I don't do it as frequently as I used to, but
Well,
I do play it from time to time.
we don't do it very frequently. We've done it a little bit more frequently lately. But
I hear ya. Whoops.
it's kind of just, it's been a very rough year.
Yeah.
At least rough second half of the year.
Yeah, it has been a rough year for everyone, actually.
Especially for both of us, so
Yeah.
that's why we're kind of hoping, gee, it would be nice to have like something really, really great like that happen
Oh, yeah.
to kind of balance
All
it
the
out.
nonsense that we've put up with and all the tragedy and sadness.
Yeah, so we were hoping for some good fortune to, balance that out a little bit because ever since, that year, we've been at an imbalance where there's too much tragedy. And
2020?
yes, and on both a worldwide level and a personal level. So
Yes.
I'm ready for that good fortune.
So am I.
Because we are both overdue for it. So let's make it happen.
Yes, we must.
The end of this year, next year, and on.
Yes, because is this going to be the tragic 20s?
So, come on. No. No. I'm not accepting that.
I don't accept that either.
Yes.
Because otherwise, that's one way you can tell the two 20s apart.
Right. Yeah.
Although the 1920s weren't really that much of a happy time either. Yes, people got drunk and partied, but at the same token, a lot of crime and a lot of violence happened.
Yeah.
Not to mention bad politics.
Yeah. And you know what? I saw a YouTube video where, I don't know, I guess this has been a meme as of lately, I don't know, it sounds stupid. It started out as a meme, but then the guy, made a really good point. So I don't know if you guys have noticed this meme, I've only casually noticed it, of how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Hardly ever.
You're right. And I think that's the point of the meme. So, this woman was doing that with her husband. But her husband said, I think of it all the time because we are in it now. And I was like, oh my god. And he explained his reasoning. That, the rich people were getting richer. Everybody was distracted by, sports and parties and games, and that was what they did to, keep the poor people from rioting, was to keep them distracted.
What, the bread and circuses?
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh. So this explains another reason I have an issue with the Roman Empire.
Oh yeah.
I kind of gave you a simple version of it because I didn't want to completely quote the video.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Toll robber.
But he made very good points. And oh yeah, and fighting. Fighting was the other thing they were distracted by. Fighting other countries.
And warfare.
Yeah.
Well, that is pretty much the same. Sorry to be.
That was another distraction, They had to keep them distracted so the lower class wouldn't uprise. And I'm like, yep. That's what we're dealing with now. Yep. Definitely.
Toll
And I'm
robber.
like, huh. That was actually a very good point.
Yeah. Still do not know who throws away gold, but yes, that's a very good point.
I don't think anybody threw it away. I think this is just, he destroyed the different holiday towns, and this is all the ruins.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if you think of it less as trash and more as what is it, debris,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, which is very tragic. So even though Jack just, restored the holiday doors, there's still a bunch of trash because he went in and destroyed a lot of the different holiday worlds. And this is the result. Yeah. So eventually I am going to look up all of the cutscenes and all of the songs so that we'll be able to see what we've basically been missing because of having to keep it
Let's dance.
low.
It's
Yes.
payback time.
Is that all you got to say?
So we actually have to make it as perfect as possible.
Yeah. That's why I'm scared.
Yeah, it is scary. I agree.
Crap. I've lost my fingering.
It would help if you could, like, use the potion.
Halloween Town is
Yeah.
mine.
You think you're able to
Well,
do
aren't
that?
we
or-
confident?
No, it only would. Well, that's a cutscene. Can you, Nope. Okay. God, that's so cruel.
It is cold, cruel, and nasty.
We're on easy mode. We're on easy mode,
Oh,
guys, and they
no.
won't let us use our potion at this part. On easy mode.
No, they won't.
Continue. 9.
I am the Pumpkin King.
It's a little too hot down here.
Yeah, it is cozy.
You're probably comfortable because you have short sleeves on.
You
but I
finally
have a
caught up
long
with
sleeve,
Oogie.
so I am ready.
You'd better go into this battle prepared.
Hot.
Do you want me to pour Halloween Town spring water into your crystal vial?
Yes, refill the bottles.
Don't forget.
Save it now, or risk doing it again.
Not right now because I've already saved this area. Oh, my legs.
My leg.
Pretty much.
I can't sound like him. I'm not very good at that.
You did alright.
One day, maybe.
You did alright. But yeah, eventually you'll get better at it.
Yeah.
So good that you'll literally sound like the dude.
Oh no, maybe not. I'm not as good at imitations. Which you don't have to be a good voice actor. You just have to have a voice
Exactly.
that people like listening to.
Yeah. Oh, it's days like these that I wish I could detach my legs.
No, I don't
And
think
that
so.
would be a bad thing, I think. Because
Oh, Robert.
my leg was hurting, literally, as we were recording.
You're right, you just got it.
Okay. Eat flames. I despise the character so much.
Yeah,
And that was bad of me.
I actually like his voice though.
Yeah, he does have a good singing voice.
speaking and singing voice.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of talented people worked on that movie.
Yeah. Did I say that I watched it in the...
No, you just rewatched it recently.
I did rewatch it recently, yes.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
It is.
Oh, Robert!
Especially because it's very easy to forget that it was all
Oh, Robert!
stop motion.
Yeah.
And it was all done with puppets.
Yes, 30 years ago.
Yep. And they painstakingly moved all of it
Yep.
by themselves.
All by hand.
All by hand. And all with interchangeable heads.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the kind of magic that, you take for granted now because you can do it all with the computer.
Yeah. I know it's quicker with a computer, but I feel like we lose something doing
Yeah.
it that way.
Yeah, there is a little bit lost with doing it that way. And that's the part that scares people with AI. Is we don't
Yeah.
want humans to be taken out of the equation completely.
Exactly, and I was getting concerned with some of the things that Mr. Charles Martinet said in the presentation we saw. That
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm thankful that it's been confirmed that a human is voicing Mario and Luigi
yes,
now.
I'm relieved a
Because
lot actually.
Because I'll be honest with you, with with what Charles Martinet said at the panel we were at, with that plus the fact that I heard that he'd no longer be voicing Mario and Luigi, and Wario and Waluigi, which will have to be replaced as well. Remember that. I was so concerned that I'm like, oh great, they're just gonna have an AI do it.
Yeah.
And especially because the CEO of Nintendo America said, oh, we're not gonna announce anything until after the game's release, which is true. The only reason we know is because it was late. So yeah, all of that together, I'm like, oh no. They don't want to say that the AI is doing it before the game sells because they want the game to sell.
Right.
So yeah, I was honestly very scared.
So was I.
But yeah, and we still don't know, and maybe it's a thing where Nintendo weren't sure if they were gonna find a suitable replacement. And so maybe they do have some stuff saved just in case.
Right. Mario now played by Robo Charles. At least it's not Chris Pratt, but
I mean, yeah. Chris Pratt would be too expensive.
yes.
And that's the thing, they would have to hire two people because they did Charlie Day for Luigi.
Yes.
And so they would have to hire him as well. So they would be paying two Hollywood actors, which is probably not something Nintendo really would want to do for their video games because that would
No,
be quite
wouldn't.
pricey.
It
So
can be expensive.
It does make sense to me that the guy that they hired, I've never heard of him, but I guess he's done some video game voices, and he seems relatively new. I could be wrong, but he seems relatively new to voice acting. So I do appreciate that maybe it's potentially somebody who's newer and younger. It's good to give a chance to newer talent. Not
So that
Yeah.
somebody else has a chance to spread their wings and fly.
Yeah. I mean, he's had opportunities to prove himself. He's in the game that all the new voice actors are in Genshin Impact. It's practically a meme. You know, they say you haven't made it until you're in Genshin Impact.
Uh-huh.
It's just a joke. Obviously not true. If you're a voice actor, let me know in the comments if you've been in Genshin Impact. That way I'll know if you've made it or not. I guess I haven't made it yet because I'm not in Genshin Impact, but
You'll be there one day.
I don't need to be in Genshin Impact, but I would love to make it. That would be nice. At any rate, yeah, so... But basically, Charles Martinet made it clear that he has provided Nintendo with a library of, you know, voice text. And now, maybe I could give them the benefit of the doubt, especially considering they hired another human. I assume he's a human. I'll be mad. I will be mad if I find out that this guy is an AI masquerading as a human. I will be so angry.
Get the android out.
But assuming he's a human, and if you're watching this, I'm not saying his name because since it was a leak. But anyway, if you're watching this guy who did Mario and Luigi in Super Mario Wonder, congratulations.
Yes.
And forgive the AI jokes, unless you really are an AI.
If you're watching this especially, thanks. And
Thanks.
we congratulate you for being the new Mario, Luigi, etc.
Yeah, congratulations. But anyway, so maybe it's there for reference for the new voice
It's
actor.
payback time!
Is that all you got to say?
Sorry, I'm still struggling with this.
It's alright.
That was worse.
Oh, no.
Alright. We're gonna give it one more try.
Yes, we will.
This is the last chance.
Continue. 9.
I am the Pumpkin
And if we
King.
can't do it, maybe it'll just be a special one-shot thing later on at some point.
Yeah. I'm so done this.
You just have to stay calm and focus. Don't let the nerves get to you. Don't get frustrated. You can do it.
You
So yeah,
finally
we'll,
caught
we'll
up with Oogie.
be a little longer than 30
You'd better
minutes.
go
probably,
into this
'cause
battle
we've
prepared.
only got 2 minutes
Do you
left.
want me to pour
Yeah,
Halloween
not
Town
super
spring
long,
water
but
into your
long
crystal
enough.
vial?
Obviously, you guys have a day to keep and a schedule to
Don't forget.
live. Or is it a day to live and a schedule to keep?
Save it now, or risk doing it again.
Off camera.
Yeah. You got it. It's alright.
Thanks. Thank you, buddy.
Mm. Yeah.
Triangle up, X down, circle right, square left. Having to use 2 thumbs is a challenge.
Yeah.
Coal robber.
So by the time you're watching this, Super Mario Wonder has already been out.
Nice.
You guys will have to let us know. So here I was protecting his identity. You all know by the time this is out. You guys probably already knew because you read the leak.
Right.
For those who still don't know, I was not saying you guys.
Right.
And then anyway, let us know in the comments how it is.
Yes, please do.
Because I probably won't know right away because I just can't afford to drop $60 every time a new game comes out.
Right.
Oh, Robert!
This is sadly the truth.
That would have been a benefit to us playing retro games before they started charging more than new game price for retro games.
Yeah. More like new game price back when the retro game was new.
Yeah. And in some cases, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Like with anything that has Pokemon in the title.
Yes. Most role-playing games.
And role-playing games, especially if they were rare or a classic or both. If they were a rare classic,
Oh, Robert!
Like stuff released on Sega CD.
yeah, oh my gosh. Like, I literally was not paying full attention and I'm like, wow, $15 is an absolute steal. It was $150 for one game.
boy.
It was like Lunar Star Legacy or something like
Ooh, Lunar. Oh, yeah.
that. Lunar something, yeah. And I'm like, dang it. And you know what really grinds my nerves? The Japanese versions are actually affordable.
Funnily enough, yes. Very interesting.
And I'm like, yeah, we kind of depend on the English version.
Yeah. How cold and cruel.
Believe me, I would
Oh, Robert.
much rather buy a
Robert.
Japanese Sonic CD because the soundtrack is better, but
Yes.
we have an American Sega CD, so we can't do that.
Yes.
Because Sega CD is not region free.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, so it's definitely they're taking advantage. Capitalism is evil. All that
Yes.
stuff.
That it is.
But we all buy into capitalism because we have no other choice.
Right.
We need it to function
Yes.
until we come up with something else that's sustainable.
Yes. Whether
Which we kind of have, but the people who actually control things don't want to do it.
right. Whether it changes for the better naturally or we have to change it.
Right.
And if it won't change, then it is up in the air whether it continues.
By the way, my recommendation, if you're buying video games this holiday season, especially if they're retro, avoid Amazon and avoid GameStop. Support your local video game shops, retro
We will.
video game shops, or find it elsewhere. Either be cautious with eBay, but eBay can be a good source.
It is.
And especially be cautious with Pokemon games. There are a lot of fake cartridges out there, but can be a good source. By my recommendations,
Let's dance!
try your local stores.
It's payback time!
Even better if they're private.
Is that all you got to say?
Now, Amazon can be good for some things. I just don't recommend it for video games. That was better this time. Thank you. That second round was better this time. Maybe you can actually. Come on. Oof. I don't know if this is yeah, okay. Should have figured.
Halloween Town is mine!
Off tune, Oogie Boogie.
Well, aren't
Off
we
to-
confident?
Well, yeah, because the lyrics are all weird.
Yeah. I'm mixing one up and down.
Alright, guys, well, we couldn't quite do it.
Shit.
Alright, well, we hope you guys have a happy Halloween, and,
Happier than mine.
I am the Pumpkin
it's alright.
King!
We'll do it. We'll do it in an extra. Alright, guys. See you next month. Bye.